Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kaylin and I got my braces off. Right now I'm wearing my retainer, so that's what that is. But I made a video back when I got my braces on, so I thought since I got them off I would make another video explaining everything that happened in that. So that's what this video will be. So I got them off on June 22nd, 2016 and my appointment was at 11 a.m. So what happened was I went back to the office and sat in the chair, and it kind of started off as like a normal appointment where she took out my wire to tighten it or whatever, took off the rubber bands that connect them to your brackets and all that good stuff. But instead of re-putting in my wire, she put in that thing that keeps your tongue back so that you don't make any more saliva or anything. And then she suctioned out my mouth to make sure that it was dry. And then the actual orthodontist came and he put in my permanent bottom retainer. And what that is kind of just picture a needle, like something as thin as a needle. And that's kind of just is this long. It's on my 6 teeth, I think, and it kind of just grooves and it fits into your teeth. I think some people have theirs like straight across, but mine are grooved to fit into my teeth, and so that's what that is. And then, you know, I never knew what a bottom retainer looked like. I knew it was like the metal or whatever, but I didn't know exactly like how it went in your mouth, and I still don't, honestly. I think maybe they glued it or something, but I always kind of thought that it had like a part that went down into your gums to keep it in place. And so when he was putting it in, I was kind of scared, like I was waiting for like the sharp pain to come, but it never came because nothing goes into your gums. They glue it to your teeth, like that's it. Nothing about getting them off hurt at all. I don't want to make it seem like that, but it doesn't hurt at all whatsoever. And then after he put that in, he left, and then the assistant took over again and she popped off all of the brackets. And I kind of thought that taking them off would be the same as when you put them on and they would be using that blue light thing, but they didn't. They kind of popped them off, which kind of sounds scary, but like I said, nothing hurt. It was totally fine. I didn't even realize that she was popping them off. Honestly, it doesn't hurt. And then they took my molds, and I'm getting war flashbacks thinking about how I choked on it. But they took my molds so that they could make my retainers, and I have my mold right here. This is what it looks like. I kept mine just because, I mean, memories, hello, right? So I did that, and then I had to go take new x-rays so that they had the before and after x-rays to see how my teeth had shifted and all of that. So that basically took an hour and a half. That's basically all that happened. And then we left for 2 hours and we went and ate lunch, did whatever. And then we came back so that I could pick up my retainer because they make it at the office over like an hour. And so that's this retainer. This is my retainer case, and then this is what my retainer that I got that first day looks like. It kind of just looks like Invisalign. If you actually have Invisalign, like, props to you, because I was supposed to wear this all day every day, but it's such a hassle because you're not allowed to eat with these on, and it's really hard to eat with them on. I tried with a couple things, even though you're not supposed to because it breaks them. I still tried. Totally hard. And so because I knew that I wasn't going to like the clear retainer and I wanted the metal one, we went ahead and we paid extra, and I'll get into that later, so that I could get this metal one. This is what it looks like. You get to choose what color you want, what style. Like, I got neon blue, but you can get glow in the dark or just like normal ones, but I got neon because neon looks the best. Like, it doesn't dull as much over time, so that's why I got neon. When I got that one, I got a new case, and this one they actually had to send out for it, so it took about a month. I got this one on August 1st, so about a month and a week or 2 weeks. I didn't have this one and I had to wear my clear one, but now I have it and I wear this one all day every day like I'm supposed to. It's a lot easier to eat in it. I don't know if you're allowed to eat in this one. Like, I know you're not allowed to eat in the other one, but this one's a lot easier to eat in, so nothing's gone wrong yet, but we'll see. So every monthly appointment lasted about 15 minutes. It was super quick and easy. All they did was take off the rubber bands that you chose for the month, and then they would take out your wire, retighten it, or do whatever they needed to do. And then they would put it back in, and they would ask what colors you wanted, and you could get a color on your top, a color on your bottom, or you could get separate colors, or you could get every other color. I always got the same color on the same row. I would at first, when I first got them, like I got the same color on top and bottom, and then I started getting one color on top and one color on bottom, but I never got like every other color because I personally don't like the look of that. But if you get that, like, it's totally fine, it's totally up to you. And then about halfway having my braces, I just started getting gray every month because I'd basically gone through all of the colors. There were none that really like I liked to have, but so I just basically got silver, and that was it. Okay, so now into the financial parts. So my braces cost right under $5,000, which might seem like a lot, but you're paying it over the course of 2 years. So if you just monthly, it's not as much. And I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I had my braces for right under 2 years. And my dad is in the military, so the military does pay a lump sum, and for me they paid $1,750, so almost $2,000, which helps a lot. And then my down payment, I don't remember if we paid my down payment the day that I got my braces or when I got my molds so that they could send in and get my braces, but we paid $600. And then every month for the 22 months we paid right under $110. I think we paid $108 every month, so right there at $110. And then, like I said, I got the additional retainer because this is not the retainer that comes when you pay for your braces. The clear one is the one that is included in your $5,000 that you pay, or however much yours cost. But like I said, I didn't want that one. I wanted this one. So that one was about an extra $200. It was like $180 or $190. But I totally was fine with paying that. My mom was fine with paying that. My dad was fine with paying that. Just because I liked this one better. My mom knew that I was going to like this one better. So it was fine. Of course, you don't have to. A lot of people don't get this one. They just stick with the clear one. But honestly, I don't really recommend that one because it's honestly like it was a pain in the butt. So if you can afford to get this extra one, like, go for it. Like, honestly, go for it. Also, a lot of people are really scared that when they get their braces off, there's going to be a stain line, whether it be darker or lighter than the rest of their teeth. They're just worried that there's going to be a line where you can see where your braces were. And honestly, I thought about this maybe once or twice during the whole time that I had my braces, but I kind of always was like, get over it, Kaylin, like, it's like it barely happens to anyone, which is true. Like, it doesn't happen to that many people. But then the day before I got my braces off, I started freaking out in my head. Like, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have like a braces stain line on my teeth. And I was just, I don't know, I kept thinking about it for the entire day. And then the day that I got them off, I thought about it maybe once or twice, but I was really more focused on the fact that I was getting my braces off. And then I got them off and there wasn't a line, there wasn't a stain or anything like that. And honestly, you're not going to get a stain as long as you're consistent in how you brush your teeth. So I just wanted to throw that in there. So I think that's everything about my braces. I might be missing a thing or two, but I really think that I got everything. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.